So some disappointing news has just broken, guys. Website The Gamer has said they've heard from sources that the PS Vita store is shutting down in August and the PS3 and PSP stores are shutting down in July. What this means is that we would no longer be able to buy any new games or DLC from the Vita store from August onwards. We already know that the web store has been shut down for Vita. There are workarounds to get to it, but this would then mean that the Vita store itself is shut down and we couldn't buy games on our Vitas. I reached out to a few developers to find out kind of if they had heard anything and could they support the claim. They hadn't heard about the date of August itself, but there was some other worrying news that they said that one of them told me that they can't actually submit new games to the Vita store. So Sony is not allowing applications or new game submissions for Vita anymore. So there's this actually was supported by another developer. So another developer said that they had already announced a game. A lot of you guys will already know it, but I'm not allowed to say which one. They had announced a game which was supposed to be coming out digitally for Vita, and it is no longer coming. They just can't get the game onto the store, which is really, really annoying. So even though the store may close in August, the likelihood is we won't be getting any new games for the Vita digitally, probably after next month. Scourgebringer is coming next month. I'm not aware of anything with a concrete release date after that. Hopefully Aqua Kitty 2 will be coming out, but I don't know, guys. We may not be getting. I don't know if even that's going to come out given the news right now. This is really, really disappointing. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I've got so many digital games that I've bought over the years. So this is not unexpected, but disappointing. The main thing, though, I hope, is that we have access to our digital games that we already bought. I would really hope Sony doesn't mess that up, that they do give us access somehow to our download list. For the last year or so, there seemed to have been issues with the store. Last year, the surge functionality wasn't working. We had some period where we couldn't download anything from the store. I'm hoping all of that is kind of indicating that Sony is messing around with it and trying to figure out a way to keep our download list. I don't know, guys. This is me just kind of hoping. But there are so many great download-only games on the Vita. While I'm talking in this video, I'll put some footage of some of those games. And I actually did a couple of videos last year of must-play digital games. I'll link them to the video as well. So, you know, my recommendation is if there are games you want from the store, go and grab them, because you may not be able to do that again from August. And if you're also, you know, space is a difficulty with the Vita given the low memory cards. The 64 gigs is the maximum memory card space for a regular non-pirated Vita. So, you know, I do recommend also trying to back up your games. So last year I backed up, I downloaded games, I downloaded DLC that I wanted, downloaded patches, and then backed up that whole file onto my PC and then onto a hard drive. So you may want to do that as well if you're worried about potentially losing that download list. Apparently there will be an announcement from Sony by the end of the month. It said end of the month. I'm not sure if that means end of March, because that's only a few days away, or end of April, but hopefully we'll know more in the next few weeks. This is really rubbish, especially in terms of kind of the legacy of PlayStation games. You know, the Vita was able to play PS1, PSP, and Vita games, and so we would lose all of that functionality. All those games would no longer be available, and the PS3 as well could play PS1 and PS3 games. So all of that would no longer be available from July if this article is true. We don't know for a fact, guys, but it does. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it is true. And, you know, this news about no new games coming to the Vita is also really worrying. I hadn't heard that before, but that's really worrying, that being the case, especially since 2 developers have said that to me. So it sounds like it's true. And it kind of also would make sense in terms of publishers like Sometimes You, who were publishing like a game every month or two and haven't now put out anything for ages. So, you know, I'm going to reach out to them as well and try and find out more if they're aware of anything. But look, guys, let me know in the comments, what games are you going to pick up before the end? What are your thoughts on this? How do you feel? I'm definitely going to be buying quite a few more games digitally for the Vita. There's a few I had on my kind of wish list that I wanted to grab, so I'll be taking a look at them as well. But guys, let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts? And as always, thanks for watching.